Hi, today I'm gonna tell you about my cats, because I love cats. There are two teams in life, the cat team and the dog team. I was clearly on the cat team, and I think it's because I had a trauma with the dogs. I was with my cousins and their friends. We were playing when one of them brought his dog back. He was very small. It was this breed that has its eyes hidden behind its hair. I forgot their name, so I started playing with him when suddenly he started chasing me. We were on a leaning road, like really. It was a wall road, so I started sprinting like never, and I ran up until the master of the dog asked him to stop. Since the dogs are loyal, he didn't stop. And then I fell on another road. Because the wall road was leading to death, I couldn't stop in front of the other road, and there were cars and other things. I started to see my life pass in front of my eyes. It was surely short. I hadn't really seen a long life since I had 5 years, and then, by miracle, there was no cars. I was so happy. I thought my life was the best. I dreamed of a future, a good future, a future in which I finish as much that's better students from my country, a future in which I find a job that I love, a future in which I marry and I have children. Except that there was always this dog who wants my death. I was paralyzed by fear. I thought I saw Satan, but someone threw us down at him. A hero, a rescuer, the friend of my cousins. And since that day, I haven't touched any dog. Okay, first of all, I had my first cat at the age of 7. I remember the day when we adopted him. He was a Siamese. He was with his sister, in a cage, like in prison. So the seller asked us to choose one. We directly chose the male. I think we ruined his life and separated him from his sister. Nah, he had a good life. When we returned, we let him out of his box. And then he started running around the house, and after a few minutes he fell asleep. Of course we left him sleeping. Not really. We woke him up and hugged him. He had a desperate face. He was just looking for freedom. We started to think of a name for him. Then my mother had the idea to call him Timmy. Timmy! Is this not the perfect name for a cat? And then we got attached to this fur ball. He went out of the home a lot, and I even believe that he started a family. And I think I was his favorite. He always slept with me at night. Or maybe because I had a bunk bed and I took the top bed and the cats liked to get up. So he slept with me just for my bed? Nah, he loved me. I hope. One day he did an incredible thing. You know, we were so happy that mom did a cake for us. So we were impatient that the next day comes. At the next morning, we woke up. We went to the kitchen and one of us has smelled a strange odor. We followed the source of the odor until we found it. It was the cake. And you know what was the smell? It was pee. And who's the only one in the house who can pee on a cake? It is Timmy. So mom gets hungry like never. She decides to give Timmy to another family. But we were young and you know what they say. Young people, strong words. Me. So he stayed with us, but not a lot of time. When I was 10 years old, we went on a vacation, me and my family. And when we came back, Timmy was not there. We looked outside, but no trace of him. We asked people, we cried, but we've never found him. Maybe he was adopted by other people or dead. But we spent 3 years with him, and he lived a good life with us. And one day, when Dad had returned from work, he brought a cat with him. It was a Siamese too, but she was a female, so we named her after Timmy, with the same letters, Timtuma. The only problem is that we discovered a thing about me. I was allergic to cats. My eyes was so big and red that it looks like it can explode at any time. So she stayed with us only 1 month, one long month for me, because of the pain in my eyes. But one other day, Dad brings another female Siamese, and she stayed with us not 5 months, not 3 months, but 2 months, 2 months, because she paid on the bed. Oh yeah, we also called her Timtuma, because we're not original. But now the video is being too long, so I'll continue it another time. And it'll be about my two favorite ones.